As an artist, you must take so many risks. Creative people like me don't like to do anything else but to be in a creative space and create magic. Being in a creative space, you have to be a risk taker. Because most of the time you have to come out of your own character and make sure that the story you're illustrating to the world makes sense to the world. Yes, it is a bit challenging, but because passion got us as artists, then we got this. There are so many risks that I made so far as an artist, and I don't regret taking those risks. From having to email my portfolio to top agencies so that they can represent me as an artist, to getting to a point of sending my work samples to directors and story writers so that they can see my talent and give me an opportunity to work with them as an artist.
Well, our viewers, witnesses, a very good morning. It's a very good morning to you. Join us live here on Zimai.com, your favorite news network. Well, today is Monday morning. It is 11:15 in Pretoria, Johannesburg, at the same time in Harare, and we are 10:15 in the United Kingdom. And joining us today here is the woman who is now famed as the modern Nehanda, a title that, well, here we are. Dipalesa, good morning to you. Dipalesa, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Well, are you aware that you've gone famous now? You're now being termed Nehanda in the community. How much do you want from the government? How much do you want from Emerson Mnangagwa, Dipalesa?
Hello? I think her network is troubling.
Okay, can you hear me now? I said, how much are you demanding from Emerson Mnangagwa to pay you?
Struggling, but yeah. Actually, I don't want any money, and that's just rumors. I just found out about that pic this morning. So it's a whole lie. That's right.
It's a lie? Are you telling me that we've been fooled all these days? For a whole week, we've been fed to fake news?
Yeah, it's a lie.
You telling me that someone actually sat down to write that whole story and you're telling me it's fake? Aren't you the woman who's got the candles burning on her body like that?
It is fake.
Friend, it's not.
Yes, absolutely. That's me, but that's a different story. I'm a model for part-time. So I did those candles because I was doing a photo shoot and I thought I should do something that people think it's impossible.
Right. Okay. So this was part of your skit.
I've seen a lot of like funny, so it's a lie.
Right. Okay. So you're telling me that you don't know anything about Nehanda Nyakasikana?
Absolutely.
You've got no clue about who Nehanda Nyakasikana is?
I don't know who Nehanda is. I don't know who Nehanda is. I'm telling you, I have a friend from Zimbabwe. I mean, I'm always with her. When I asked her this morning, like, friend, who the F is Nehanda? And she's like, is this woman who used to, history? And I'm like, not against them. Not today, honeys. So it's just a lie. I don't know who Nehanda is.
Well, I actually tagged the government of Zimbabwe, and I wanted them to join in this discussion because are you aware that they've actually set up a budget to appease Nehanda or to appease you? Did you hear me? Oh dear.
Hello.
Yes, I said, did you know that they actually set up a budget of over 2 million rands? No, 4 million rands actually.
Batum.
4 million rands.
Hello.
I said they actually set up a budget of over 4 million rands. Did you hear me, Tipalet? Did you hear me? Oh dear, did you hear me? It looks like you can't hear me. It looks like you can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
Her network is bad.
Hello.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Dipalesa? Can you hear me
I'll
now?
just fix
Can
my
you hear me
head.
now? Well, we can hear you perfectly. Your friend can also hear me. Right, Dipalesa? Oh dear. Dipalesa, can you hear me now? Dipalesa, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh dear. Can you hear me now? Any better? Any better? Has this improved? Dipalesa? Dipalesa, can you hear me now? Turn on your audio, please. Oh dear.
Tell her to move where she is,
Hello.
because she
Yes,
can't hear.
Oh,
Okay.
we can't hear
At
you.
least,
We can hear
I
her,
think we're
but she
having
can't hear
technical
us.
problems,
friend,
right?
move around your place. You'll probably get network somewhere.
Okay. Dipalesa? Oh dear. Well, Sagile, let's continue talking. Right. Sagile, can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Okay, Sakile? Sakile? Oh, we're struggling to
Friend,
hear you.
Turn it off.
can you hear me?
We can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Dipalesa, we can hear you
Chat. I have
perfectly.
a chat here.
Dipalesa,
You're
we
not
can hear
hearing
you
me.
perfectly. We can hear you perfectly.
Can you hear now?
We can hear you perfectly, but you're not talking
Hello.
back. Your friend can hear. Oh dear. It looks like right. People watching right now and they're asking, she's South African. Yes, she's South African, and she's not. She says that she's not Nehanda. She says she doesn't have a clue what Nehanda or who Nehanda is. Right. Let me see here. Okay.
Hello.
What's happening?
Okay.
Hello.
Right. Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. I was always hearing you. You were not hearing me.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I think it's my earphones or something.
Right. Okay. So, our viewers, witnesses, this is the lady who's demanding money from the government of Zimbabwe, demanding compensation. And according to a story, a viral story that's been circulating over a whole week, but she's the lady who is in burning candles. Talk to us, Dipalesa. Are you genuinely telling me that you got no clue who Nehanda Nyakasikana is?
No, honestly, I don't know who she is. I've never heard of that kind of a name. I don't know who she is.
What was the motivation of you bringing out, coming out in burning candles? the impression, the visual impression. What type of ideas came into your head to produce such a graphic? Some people find it, some are finding it offending, some are finding it touching. What is the message? What's driving you to burn candles on your body like that?
As an artist, you must take so many risks.
Sorry, say it again. Say it again, please.
Yeah, so I have a personal photographer, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he's the person who creates content for me, So it happened that like we're just chilling and we're like, bruh, we need to bring like proper content since while we on lockdown in South Africa. So we were still on 14 days lockdown. And then he was like, I have this idea. How do you feel like, because I'm an artist. As you can see, art defines who I am. I'm a creative mind. So he's like, how do you feel being an artist during this pandemic? And thinking that we aspiring artists, we are struggling in times like this because like times are hard. Productions don't really allow everyone to come in because of the restrictions. So now we wanted to do our own thing. And I was also dedicating the message. I know putting candles on like here, people thinking the wax is hot, the wax is whatnot, but it's all up in here,
Are you sure?
So we were like,
that feels like what if your hair catches fire?
The thing is, as we said, the video you played before, it said as an artist you must take lots of risk. That was the risk we were taking, but it brought out a very beautiful picture because some people say it in different ways. Some say Duguti, as a woman, we are struggling, but we're strong enough. That picture for me, it defines how brave I am and how bright I am. That's why people were trying to dim my lights by spreading lies with this whole picture.
Right. Okay. Tell us about you. We want to know you. And we want to be sure that you're not Zimbabwean, okay? And you're lying to us that you're South African. And you've got no clue who Nehanda is. And yet behind the scenes, you're busy throwing stuff at us and demanding money from our government.
Okay. So my name is Dipalesa Mabuso. I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg. I'm an actress. I'm a fashionist. I'm just art. I'm a TV presenter. I'm the next big thing. Let me just say, I'm an A-lister. I'm a next coming big thing. So yeah, that's me.
Right. And you don't mind me asking your age group, do you?
I'm 24 years old.
Well, 24. The article said, what, 22?
You see, lies. I'm 24 years old.
It's almost there. It's almost there. 24, 22. It's almost there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's get some more here. Right. I think the next questions I'm going to be getting them from the crowd. Okay. Someone is asking, she's South African. She doesn't know anything about Nehanda, or they call it Mbuya Nehanda. So that means Grandma Nehanda. Okay. And then, so you don't know any Shona at all? You can't speak any Shona?
No, I can't. I can't speak Shona. I can only speak Isindebele because I have a friend. Her name is famous. She's from Zimbabwe, but she doesn't speak Shona. We speak English all the time. I don't understand Shona. Even where I buy food, it's Shona people, but we speak English. I don't know Shona.
Right. Somebody's saying, huyai kudare ravayera moyo munzwe zviri kutaura vari nyika dzimu. So someone is saying here, come to the chief's crawl, the court, the traditional court, and hear what Nehanda's spirit is saying today, early this morning on a Monday morning. So you see, you've drawn a bit of a crowd here. People want to hear from you. Yeah, what you gonna prophesy? What are you gonna prophesy to us today? Right, okay. Right. And somebody's saying here, Atuma never knew Kazimu. She's been sent by the spirit world to us early this morning on a Monday morning.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see some comments here. Helen Kangai says, "So how does Mbuya Nehanda come in guys? Is this a joke?"
Exactly. Ask them, honey. How does this have to do with me? I mean, next big thing. Too much confidence for my liking. Yo, it's your problem. You don't like confident people, Han.
We've got someone who perhaps is a friend. Is that a friend of yours who's just joined in there?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hello, Mo. Is it Moyo or Mo?
It's Mo.
Oh, hi, Mo. Good morning to you.
How's it, man?
Well, Dipalesa here is trying to assure us that she's not Zimbabwean at all, that she's South African. What testimony can you give us here? Is she telling the truth? Because there is belief here that she's doing some things behind closed doors, and she's demanding money from the Zimbabwe government, compensation for things that they're doing, and also for her murder. What do you know?
All I know is that she's actually a friend of a friend. So the guy that was taking the videos and pictures is a close friend of mine, a former colleague. I used to work with him. So I can attest that she's actually South African.
You can't attest that, right?
I can attest that she's. I'm
you
saying
can
she's
attest. I see. So okay. Right.
Yeah.
Because you see, her pictures went viral in the community, in the Zimbabwe community, and I made some story that's written there, and that says she's angry with the Zimbabwe government because she was killed by the government in 1896, right? And are you aware that a budget of over 4 million rands was released just 2 months ago? I mean, literally, this is not a joke now. This is not some rumor. The government of Zimbabwe actually paid out 4 million rands. Yeah.
To who? Who did they pay the 4 million rands to? Who?
They paid it to erect her statue, and the imported iron bars, okay, from South Africa into Zimbabwe to erect a whole statue in the middle of the capital city to honor her, and they actually bowed down and kneeled down.
The argument, excuse me, if I may ask.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Wow.
You're being cut.
Crazy, man. Can I ask a question? Sorry to interject, man. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I think there's network problem. So
Right. Okay. Someone is saying they should give her a house. Okay. Someone says Ngava mupe ana Mnangagwa Ibwe. Okay, okay. So you should be given stuff, you should be given money by the Zim government. You're refusing money. You could have been super rich by now.
I do want to be rich, but like not in this way. I'm a hustler. So this way, I'm just even surprised. Like the government took out millions. I mean, my picture there, what's happening? Like, it's hectic out there.
Okay. And somebody saying good story there, right? Somebody saying, how can Nehanda demand compensation when she's dead? Well, that's the gist of the
Exactly.
story. That's the gist of the story. You see, the Nehanda that was killed, okay,
Yeah.
the Nehanda that was killed, she is said to be possessing the spirit of Nehanda. She claimed that she was, or it is claimed that she had the spirit of Nehanda, the original Nehanda, a woman who used to ride a cub. Okay, she used to ride a cub, a lion cub, and she
Okay.
led a group of Shonas from the north of Africa, from around Tanzania, down into
Yeah.
Zimbabwe about 500 years ago. So
Yeah.
the Nehanda who Cecil John Rhodes killed, his forces killed in 1896, 1897,
I
is
was not
not the
even
original
born.
Nehanda. I need you to understand this, Dipalesa, so that you get the context. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, the Nehanda who was killed by Cecil John Rhodes in 1897 is not the original Nehanda. She's also someone who
Okay.
who's like a type of like Dipalesa type of a person. I'm using that for the purpose of reference, so you
Oh.
understand. Okay,
Oh.
so
Okay. Okay.
basically, she claimed that she's got the spirit of the original Nehanda. She's a fake Nehanda. Okay, because someone
Damn.
just
Yeah.
comes up and they say they've got the spirit or the demon of Nehanda, okay, and then
Yeah.
and then they what they do is they start whatever, well, prophesying, okay, and
Yeah.
she used to control people. She used to make statements and the like. There are statements also that she ordered the blacks to get in and confront the white settlers, even though they had guns, not to fear the guns. And she told the blacks that the bullets would turn into water. So the
Yo.
blacks became, they acted in a stupid way. They confronted these whites under the thinking that,
Yes.
yeah, yes, the Palestine. So
Yes.
so
Yes.
bas yeah, so basically that's who this Nehanda person was. So when this viral rumor circulated with your pictures on saying that you are the Nehanda, the
Mm-hmm.
perception that was projected in the community was that you were genuinely another Nehanda who's demanding money from the government.
Oh.
And based on what's been happening lately, okay, the government releasing millions for a mere statue, you could have actually been paid
I
chunks.
mean.
Okay,
I mean.
I hope you understand now.
I do. I do. It's so scary. I mean, this is scary, but I just can't believe it. But it's a lie, guys. I'm not Nehanda spirit. I don't know who Nehanda is. I just knew about Nehanda now when you told me who Nehanda is. I don't know who she is.
Well, here, I think people are understanding here. This is
Yeah.
Dipalesa. You can follow her on Twitter. Let me get your Twitter handle. To those who can, so that people follow you here. She's an artist. She's South African. And you've never been to Zimbabwe, have you? Have you been to Zimbabwe?
I've been to Zimbabwe. I've been to
Right. So
Zimbabwe
now,
only once. Which
now,
day? Yeah.
so now we believe that you must be one of those. You must be truly the person that this rumor is circulating. Can you hear? Did you hear?
No, 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 no. Hello.
Yes, yes, can hear you.
No. No, no, it can't be me because I was just there to have fun. And nah, it's not me. I don't even know who Nehanda is, guys.
Right. Okay.
I'm
Here we
still
go.
feel like I'm about to shoot a movie.
Yes. Of how you were suddenly, yes.
Yeah, like it's so scary what you're telling me.
Well, this is what it
It's
is,
really
and
scary because like I'm like, yo,
well, you do know Cecil John Rhodes, yeah, the man by whom Rhodes University is named.
nah,
But you know Rhodes University,
nah,
right?
guys.
You do know the
Yes,
Rhodes
yes, yes.
Scholarship? Yes. So
Yes.
the man, yes, the man who is the Rhodes himself. He was a businessman, and when he became
Yeah.
successful in South Africa, he decided to cross over into
Yes.
present day Zimbabwe, and he is the one who established present day
Okay.
Zimbabwe. He established the borders, okay, the entire borders during the scramble for Africa.
Okay.
Yes, and then he waged a war on
Yeah.
a few chiefs or kings in Zimbabwe, and then established the country that is now called Zimbabwe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so basically, Cecil John
Oh.
Rhodes. Yes, so Cecil John Rhodes is the one who is guilty institutionally of executing Nehanda. In those days,
Okay.
Nehanda was, yeah, she's known as someone who controlled the blacks, okay, and she was part of the crew the group that was accused of killing a policeman, okay, in during that period
Okay.
in 1897. So she was hanged for murder. She was tried and hanged for murder.
Ah, shame.
So
Okay,
basically,
I
that is
get
who
it now.
Nehanda is. So what eventually happened was when the blacks were now fighting during the war, 70 years later, when they were now fighting to liberate themselves,
Yeah.
they started using Nehanda's name to as
Ooh.
to motivate themselves. So
Okay.
they took that and they exaggerated her story
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
they could use it for motivation. So there are a lot of things that were put in there, that she had powers, that she prophesied, that she did this,
Okay.
this and that
Oh.
and that. So she has become the theoretic symbol of
Okay.
black empowerment.
Oh.
Yes, and liberation. But it was obviously a lot of it was exaggerated and
Yeah.
created.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though she did play a small part, she was someone who was killed. She was tried for murder,
Ah, now I know. Now I've learned
and
something new. Thank you, world. I mean, but I'm not Nehanda.
so you're not Neander. Let's conclude it now. Right, so
Yeah.
viewers, witnesses, here we are. This is Dipalesa. Dipalesa is an artist based in Johannesburg in Gauteng. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing it correctly there. I've never
Yeah,
been to
yeah.
Gauteng, I've never been to
You
South
did
Africa.
pronounce
Probably
it.
once or so.
Yeah.
Right. And she's the lady who's been accused of um she's the lady who has been accused of being the Nehanda who's demanding money from Emerson Mnangagwa, okay, compensation money.
Can I
And
ask you
lastly,
something though? Can I ask you
yes,
something?
Dipalesa.
So, like, guys, how do you guys do it in Zim? Like, what happened? Did a person go and say, I am Nehanda, this is me? Or just somebody created a post and say, Nehanda is in Zim, she needs millions, and then they release them? Like, what happened?
Are you talking about the story, or you're talking about just the background history? Are you talking about
I'm
this
talking
fake
about the
story,
story of me
the fake
being
story?
the picture, my picture being used, being
Okay,
Nehanda,
I think
and
I
the
think your
government
picture was
now.
just from the way I'm understanding here. Your picture was just used by someone who wanted to perhaps just create some fake news. And it does, yeah, someone who just thought, look, let's create this story. And I think you've got it there. You've read it, and this is how it is. But it's coming on the backdrop of a running theme in our community for the several months, about 3 months to date, in which people are speaking about Nehanda, the woman who was killed. So this is the backstory of everything.
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
Wow. So here we go. I had to just give you that background. Someone is saying here, why is it that I am talking too much?
Yeah.
I had to talk because Dipalesa is completely confused. Just to let you know that God knows Watch is asking me there. That's why I was talking, is because can you explain please why I've been talking more in this last segment than you?
Sorry?
I'm saying, can you explain to our crowd here why I have been talking more than you?
Oh, because guys, like, he's trying to make me understand who Nehanda is, since I don't know who Nehanda is, and also he's giving me the background so that I can understand that my picture is being used as someone, so that I can understand better. That's why he's talking more than me. I mean, he's the man of the show, so why not?
Right. So we're going to end now. And lastly, here it is. Somebody saying here, you're now famous, girl. 4 million rands is not a joke.
I've been famous. The problem is people don't know me, but where I come from, people know who I am and what I do, and they know that I'm a girl who just hustles. So this rumors thing, guys, it's not true. The 4 million rand, I wish they could give it to me. Unfortunately, somebody took it. I would be rich by now.
Right. So let me put up your Twitter handle here. Let's follow Dipalesa, because we want to know more about you. Just want to get more of your artwork, and
Absolutely. I'm one amazing person. I know that people don't like it when somebody's confident, but I'm one person who updates mostly. I'm active on Instagram. Actually, I'm not active on Twitter. Just that my photographer was like, I think you should post that on every social platform of yours. Even on Facebook, I'm not active. Just that picture reached like 53,000 likes, and then it went viral, and I didn't expect that. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. So I've put up here your Twitter handle on our screen. Let's follow Dipalesa here. Dipalesa, I'm going to talk with a historian. Okay, and I don't know if you will be free later on tonight. I'm going to talk with a historian, and it will be good if if I have you together with this historian, and we just go through your story again tonight.
Yeah.
If you are free,
No problem.
that will be awesome. If you can make it, I've put here your Twitter handle. It's Dipalesa16.
I can absolutely. What time?
Okay, if we could make it for 7, is 7 too late, or you want to do it when it's sunshine?
No, 7 is fine.
Wonderful. Okay. Lastly, here, don't forget that someone is saying, don't forget that Cecil John Rhodes named the country Rhodesia up until 1980. So Zimbabwe became known as Rhodesia after Rhodes. So Rhodes, by whom Rhodes University is named.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Here we go, viewers and listeners. The candle woman, the burning candle woman, speaking to us early this morning. Thank you very much, Dipalesa.
Yeah.
Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day. I'm not Nehanda. I hope you have the greatest day ever. And thank you for hosting me.
Wow, thank you. Look forward to having you today at 7.
As an artist, you must take so many risks. Creative people like me don't like to do anything else but to be in a creative space and create magic. Being in a creative space, you have to be a risk taker. Because most of the time you have to come out of your own character and make sure that the story you're illustrating to the world makes sense to the world. Yes, it is a bit challenging, but because passion got us as artists, then we got this. There are so many risks that I made so far as an artist, and I don't regret taking those risks. From having to email my portfolio to top agencies so that they can represent me as an artist, to getting to a point of sending my work samples to directors and story writers so that they can see my talent and give me an opportunity to work with them as an artist.
This is Zimai Media, broadcasting all round the world, on the spot, on the dot.